How many people like video games? Yeah. How many people like hacking? Woo! Well, we're going to learn all about hacking video games from Rachel Weil, so give it up.
Thank you very much. Hey there, my name is Rachel Weil. I'm here from Austin, Texas, where the high today in my hometown was 80 degrees. But I'm here. I recognize some of you from NodeBot's workshop. Anyone go to NodeBot's workshop today? Yeah, all right, what's up? Hi, I'm back. You spent 8 hours with me, here I am again. So I want to talk a little bit about a project I made. I made a Wi-Fi modem. Isn't it cute? It's adorable, right? I even hand-stitched that little Wi-Fi cozy. Every Wi-Fi modem really needs a cozy, I feel like. So this Wi-Fi modem was for my NES. So my NES is online now. So you might be wondering, this is a stock 1985 Nintendo Entertainment System, completely unmodified. There's a Wi-Fi modem here that's plugged into the second controller port. So there wasn't really a whole lot of Wi-Fi back in 1985, and you might be wondering, what do you do with an NES that's connected to the internet? Great question. You make a Twitter client in 6502 assembly, and then you make an NES cartridge, and then you get a Twitter feed. Thank you, duh, of course. So this is my project. Connected NES. This is a Wi-Fi peripheral for the NES. It's actually completely open source, and I'll be sharing the GitHub information in a little bit. So you might be wondering, how did this happen? Which is a really great question. A little bit of background about me. My degree is actually in chemistry, and for about 6 years, I wrote chemistry, biology, and physics textbooks. And in my spare time, when I came home, I kind of became interested in programming. And I'd never really taken a computer science course before, so I decided I was going to learn a programming language, and I liked NES, so I wanted to know how they wrote those games. So I went on this forum to learn about programming NES games, and I was like, hey, my name is Rachel, I want to learn how to... And they were like, no, we don't want girls here. I got flamed off the forum, so I went to Amazon, and I found a book called 6502 Assembly Language, and I taught myself assembly, and that was my first programming language. And my second one was JavaScript, which is the total opposite of assembly, which is really funny. So for a few years, I actually used the NES as sort of a tool for creating art, glitch art. I performed at festivals like chip music festivals, such as Blipfest in New York City, working with artists like Anna Managuchi and Null Sleep, creating visual projections behind them during live shows. And at first it started out as kind of glitch art and kind of unpredictable chaos. And from there, I kind of went into making games and little standalone art projects. So that's kind of how I came to NES development. I want to talk a little bit about how the connectedness works exactly. So I got the idea when I was thinking about how, today we have so many notifications in games, like, achievement unlocked and little nagging windows, and you have to make friends with people on a gaming platform. I thought, wouldn't it be funny if you took a game like Super Mario Brothers and integrated some social aspect to it, getting some kind of annoying little messages every time your friends liked something. So I got the disassembly of Super Mario Brothers, and I decided I was going to integrate Twitter. So I took the score bar out and started a little streaming Twitter feed up at the top of Super Mario Brothers. So this is unmodified NES running. This is all running on real hardware. A little funny thing called Social Media Bros. The funny thing about this game, it's incredibly elegant the way it's coded. There's no there's no wasted bytes at all. So I had to find a way to actually integrate the code that I needed to add without taking away any features. My Wi-Fi modem plugs into the second controller port, and I realized, well, if the modem's there, we can't play two-player, so I took Luigi out of the game. That's how I made the space. I needed about 80 bytes. I just commented out anything that had anything to do with Luigi, and I was able to make this. And from there, I kind of moved this into a full sort of Wi-Fi platform for the NES called ConnectedNES. So the way this basically works is I have a node server in the cloud that's listening to a hashtag, filtering, it's doing a kind of string modification and things like that. When that tweet is all good to go, it actually is sent over the cloud through the Particle API. So this is a particle photon you see in the picture here. So it's sent wirelessly. And then you can see these wires that are breadboarded into this board are actually the ones that come out of an NES controller. So I just desoldered those off the PCB and plug them into this breadboard connected to the pins. This microcontroller is actually getting power and ground from the NES. So it is completely, it doesn't need a separate wall wart. It doesn't have its own plug. It actually gets power from the NES as it's on. So it's a really elegant solution for creating a sort of Wi-Fi modem. So that's pretty much it. I actually have it. I brought it with me all the way from Austin, Texas. So I really want you guys to see it. It's going to be in with the sponsor booths. If you were at NodeBots, it's going to be pretty close to there, right by where the soldering irons and 3D printers are, right outside there by the sponsor booth. Please come check it out if you want to learn more. And oh, I got this really great press. Your childhood needs to be ruined. Thanks. Hashtag connectedness will display your tweets on the screen. This is my website, nobadmemories.com/connectedness, where you can find all the source code. This is me. Please take a picture, because I'm completely out of time. I hope you come by the booth and check out connectedness. Thank you very much.
Whoa. Wow. Wow. That was amazing. Give it. Wow. OK. Well, who needs Luigi anyway?